Building better days. Cedric is a manager for a big construction company. Every day, his commute to the site is long and busy. While he sits on the train, he looks at the work schedule on his tablet. His boss demands more speed every week, and the workload is very heavy. Cedric tries to leave behind his stress at home, but it is not easy. When he arrives at the site, a mishap happens immediately. A large crane drops a heavy steel joint onto the ground. Cedric hears a worker claim that the cable broke because of the strong wind. Cedric cries out in surprise. There is a big mess of metal and dirt on the ground, and everyone stops working. Cedric feels a bit worried about the day. It is a bit too cold outside, and he did not expect such a bad start. Even though he is a professional, he struggles to steer the project in the right direction today. He feels a lot of fear that they will not finish the building on time. Then, he sees Thalia, the foreman, walking toward him. Cedric used to have bad habits when he was stressed, but he changed his life. He stopped smoking 5 years ago to stay healthy. However, today is so difficult that he stopped his work to smoke a wooden pencil. He holds the pencil in his mouth like a cigarette and sighs deeply. Thalia enters the trailer. She is very patient and knows how to lead people. "Don't let this mishap discourage you," she says softly. Cedric admits that the many tasks overwhelm him. Thalia nods and puts a hand on the table. "You are right," she says. "The workload is too much for one person." Thalia wants to encourage Cedric to trust the team. She says that they can fix the problem due to their hard work. Cedric decides to ask for more help from the other engineers. He realizes it takes courage to say when you need a hand. Together, they look at the plans again to find a solution. The project requires a lot of focus now. Cedric must handle the haste of the workers and tell them not to rush. He reaches for his phone to call the suppliers for a new cable. He leans over his desk and grips his coffee cup tightly to stay calm while he speaks. Thalia goes back outside to lead the workers. She helps them pick up the broken pieces of the steel joint. Every effort they make involves careful planning to keep everyone safe. They work hard all afternoon to reclaim the time they lost in the morning. At lunch, the sun finally comes out. Cedric and Thalia sit on a high steel beam to eat. Cedric pulls out a sandwich, but the bread is burnt. "What a shame. We forgot the toast," he laughs, showing Thalia his lunch. Thalia smiles and shares her fruit with him. Cedric says, "I am very fond of this team." At the end of the day, the work is back on track. Cedric holds up his water bottle to give a toast to Thalia and the crew. He appreciates her help very much. He will remind himself to be honest about his stress in the future. A digital reminder on his phone pings. Time to go home. Great job today.